I actually pissed my teacher off.
Why?
We were forced to take Spanish, and at the time I was like, ugh, I don't want to take Spanish.
Every time they force people to learn something, it
Yeah.
never ends well.
But here's a funny thing. I had an A+, and I never did any of the homework. But every time we had a test, which was worth way more than your grade, I would
get that an A.
I would get a perfect score, literally a perfect score. She was pissed because she'd come and she'd be like, "You need to do your homework," and I was like, "Why? I'm acing all the tests. What do you mean?"
So you were that brat student. I was the same.
We're the same.
I was the same in French class. To the high school that I went, they had like obligatory, you know, French lessons, and I didn't know French, so I had to study French a lot in my summer vacations. When I finally came into that new school, I noticed that everybody's level of French kind of sucked. Everything that they taught back in the French lesson, I already knew, and they would always repeat the same thing every single year. They would like not get like past that topic for some reason. Like I ate or something like that. I've told this story so many times, but in case the jailbirds have not heard it, there was one time that my teacher got so pissed. He was like, "You, Reimu and Dodo, at the back, you think you're so smart, not willing to pay attention, you think you're so much better than the rest of them? Come here to the board. Why are you not paying attention?" I was like, "Because I already know pasé con pasé." And they're like, "Okay, if you're so smart, how about you teach the class?" I was scared that if I said no, he was gonna like punish me, but I wouldn't like, okay. So I ended up teaching the class. I ended up giving like them tips that they didn't know before because my private French teacher had given those to me. So I ended up like giving them, you know, tips of how I learned. And they're like, "Oh my god, so that's what you had to do. It's so easy. We never knew this before." And because they said that, my teacher got so mad, he sent me to the principal.
Oh my god!
And I was like, huh? Why am I getting punished? When I was at the principal, obviously I've always been like a really good student. When I went to the principal, the secretary was like, "What the hell are you doing here?" I taught passé con posé in French class. And she was like, "You did what?" And I was like, I taught the lesson. And she was like, "What teacher do you have for French?" So the principal came out and it was like the same story. He was like, what the hell are you doing here?" So I had to explain it again. "I don't know. I taught the French lesson today. So I don't know why I'm here." And he was like, "Huh? Who's your French teacher?" They ended up switching our French teachers after that. I'm sorry. I think I
Good.
him over.
No, look.
But yeah.
Some teachers, I feel like, not all, obviously. There are some amazing teachers and professors out there. But there are some who just have such like an ego. Coming up and being like, "Oh, why don't you teach the class?" And I get the point they're trying to make is they're trying to be like, "You need to pay attention because there's no way you know more than me." But then...
But you're an adult doing that to a kid.
Yeah, you're an adult doing that to a kid. And then
like,
sending them to the office. I know what he wanted, which was for you to say, "Oh, okay, sorry," and to shut up. But the fact that you went out, actually taught something, he should have applauded you, not sent you to the freaking office. Yeah, that's awful.
But the good thing is that I got a better French teacher after. She was really nice.
Yes, good. You guys deserved that.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Man.
I'm glad. I can't believe you're a French master.
I am. My French really does suck because I haven't used it in a long time. But I am. I'm supposed to be good.